sacrifice for it. You think you got everything to the tank? Put your gang face on, put your gang face on. You want the victory? You gotta fight for it. Can you pass the test and sacrifice for it? You think you got everything to the tank? Put your gang face on, put your gang face on. This is why we separate the men from the boys.
This week's game features a battle against conference foes as the Page High School Pirates play host to the Ragsdale Tigers right here on Friday Night Rivalries. You're watching Friday Night Rivalries, and I'm your host, Walter Johnson, and tonight's game features a early season conference game that has big potential to it. And I tell you what, it's Page High School. They're 1-3, 1-0 in the conference. Taking on Ragsdale. They're 2-2, 0-1 in the conference. Page started out struggling. They were 0-3 to begin the season. They got hot last week against Southwest and won that ball game. Ragsdale was hot early. They cooled off some. They're now 0-1 in the conference, and this game is going to be very big going towards who's going to make the state playoffs. Page, like I said, comes in 1-3. They're led by a freshman quarterback, Zamari Williamson. Had a big breakout game last week against Southwest. He threw his first 3 touchdown passes of the season last week. They also have a running back. His name is Jesse Poole. 230 yards rushing so far on the season. He has 2 touchdowns. This guy also has about 75 yards receiving for him, and he's been the big guy. He's carried the load for Page so far this season. For Ragsdale, they come in. Braylon Lewis is their quarterback. He has 665 yards passing with 3 touchdowns, but he hasn't protected the ball real well. He's had about 5 or 6 interceptions as well. So tonight it's going to be incumbent upon him to protect the football while getting it down the field. Also, Fabian Diggs, the running back, he's a senior. This guy's big time. He has 383 yards rushing, 188 yards receiving. He has 3 touchdowns on the season, and it's going to be a must that he comes up big because he is going to have to be the one that keeps Ragsdale in this football game. What do both teams have to do? Like I said, Page is going to have to control the trenches. They're going to have to control the pace of the game if they want to win. What does Ragsdale have to do? They've got to run the football, but they've also got to mix it in with some passing, and they've got to protect the ball and not turn it over. My prediction is going to be a close one. I'm taking Page over Ragsdale 21-18. You can see all the first half highlights right here on Friday Night Rivalries.
Jesse Poole, the bar, the carrier, tackled by Hunter Crumb. Pastor Zion Malloy complete. Side coming back here. It's a mark. No good at the score. Number 13 is going to spin the line. Jesse Poole, the ball. Jesse Poole, the ball carrier.
Hey, Pete.
Marquis Lynch out of bounds at the 15. Samari Williamson's pass is complete. Jamari Williams is fast to move to Zion Malone. Fabian Diggs in the ball carrier. Ready to punt. Seasons. In Summers' senior year, he helped lead the Pirates to their most recent state football championship in 2011, where he was named MVP of the state title game. James was a multi-sport all-conference athlete and earned All-State and All-American recognition as a football player. After Page, Summers went on to play at Hines Community College, where he broke the record for all-time total.
Welcome back to Friday Night Rivalries. I'm your host, Walter Johnson. It's halftime, and at halftime, Page has just jumped on Ragsdale. It's 23-0, and they look like they're going to coast their way to victory. In the first half, Jesse Poole started the game out with a rushing touchdown from 2 yards out. After that, Page got a fumble recovery and was able to kick a field goal to go up 9-0. Coming right back, it was Zamari Williamson to Kasai Williams on a 30-yard TD pass. And then it was Justin White with a 20-yard pick six to make the score 23-0. So at halftime, it's Page 23, Ragsdale 0. We'll be right back with all the second half highlights right here from Friday Night Rivalries.
Don't make your decision based off NIL. I think college football provides such a unique opportunity to go to school and get an education and fulfill your dreams you had as a little kid. I think ultimately we all want to play college football because we really love football, and growing up as a kid, you're a 6-year-old kid catching touchdowns in your front yard as the game winner. I think keeping your dream at heart is the main goal. And then so I would just say when you're making your college decision, go where you feel valued, the people, you think it's great people, and ultimately where your parents think is best for you too. Because there's very few people in this world who have truly your best interest at heart, and your parents are some of those people.
Why did you choose Duke?
Because Duke offered me more than football. Duke offers you so much outside of football, whether we have shirts that say not a 4-year decision, it's a 40-year decision. And there's people who would do a lot of things to have a Duke degree. And so my original statement was, always, why not Duke? It's Duke. You have the university side of Duke, and then you have the athletic side of Duke. And, you got a great administration with Mrs. King and President Price who are pouring into football, and just the university and the people.
What other sports do you attend besides football?
Ooh, baseball. Big baseball guy. Coach Pollard and that group, they do a great job. They work really hard. I've gotten a chance to know a couple of baseball players, and I know, they're one of the hardest working teams in the country. They're not all about just going out and throwing a hit, and they're going to build tough guys, and they're going to be a tough baseball team. So big shout out to Duke baseball.
Jesse Poole, the ball carrier.
Go, Jesse.
For a break to Zamina, the ball. Pass over the middle. Pearson Murphy holds High School 30, Ragsdale High School 0. Raymond Lewis pass complete. Zion Stevenson brought down by Zechon Scott. Zion Stevenson finds Tony Morris. Fabian Diggs with that. Jesse Poole, the ball carrier, under 12. Jesse Poole, the ball carrier, Ragsdale 0. Jamari Williamson's pass near the interception. Zion Stevenson. Jamari Williamson.
Counter!
Zion Stevenson hands the ball to Fabian Diggs. Number 5, Fabian the score. Page High School 30, Ragsdale High School 6. Giants. Fabian Diggs, the ball carrier. Jameer Sisley, the ball carrier. Pass nearly intercepted by Amari Williams. Big hole by the offensive line and Floribert Kizamina.
Welcome to the postgame show. I'm your host, Walter Johnson. And at the end of the day, Page was just a little too strong for Ragsdale. Page in the third quarter scored again to make it 30-0 on a 19-yard touchdown pass from Samari Williamson to Zion Malloy. And then the one bright spot for Ragsdale was Fabian Diggs. Had over 100 yards rushing, including his last touchdown of the game and the only touchdown for Ragsdale, a 75-yard touchdown run for Fabian Diggs. The final score tonight was 30-6, Page over Ragsdale. When we come back, we'll have some interviews with Coach Hahn of Page High School and freshman sensations Kamari Williamson and Jesse Poole. Stay tuned for the interviews.
Coach, talk about how big this win was today.
Oh, huge win, huge win. You know, being 2-0 in the conference is big to us. You know, we play a good out-of-season conference game, or out-of-conference game, so we wanted to make sure that when we get in the conference, we handle business. And just winning tonight, going 2-0 in the conference, that's major for us. We love that.
What worked well in the first half compared to the second half for you?
Running the ball, establishing our offense, doing what we do best. Jesse Poole is one heck of a running back. He's a freshman. He came to us this year, and he's just driving that ball, and just taking command of the offense, doing what we're supposed to do. And defense not being on the field for a long time. Our defense did one heck of a job getting 3 and outs and getting off the field, stopping those guys. They've been preparing all week, watching film. So that was definitely a plus in the first half. In the second half, you know, when you're up, it was trying to get those guys to not be complacent. So we wanted to get some subs in, some twos in, and you know, things happen the way they happen. So, but definitely got people a chance to play tonight. But we're excited about what's going on next week.
All right, 2 freshmen. Zamari, tell me basically, how was the game plan coming in? What was the game plan coming in for this team?
I mean, we're a really young team. Defense handled it. We didn't give up no big plays, like Coach always say. And on offense, all we need is 2 first downs. And that's what we did, and we wanted to score a whole lot.
Talk about the run game. What was working for the run game today?
I think it was more like the outside runs. There was a lot more room out there, and I think going into this game we were trying to pound them on them early, and I think we ended up doing that well.
Talk about being freshmen and getting the chance to actually start as freshmen. How important is it for both of you?
It means a lot. This game out here ready to showcase my talent.
Yeah, I mean, it means everything. I mean, we just want to go out there and do our best every single week. But being freshmen, I mean, I don't really think about it much. But I just want to come out here and do whatever I can to win.
Let's talk about how big this conference win was against conference opponents such as Ragsdale.
I think we had a rough start to our season. But I think these past 2 wins have really showed that we're not a team that we should be played around with.
Then we just keep it up, and we're really happy. Just stay together as a team, and we got new coaches, so now everybody on the same path. Let's just keep working.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Rivalries postgame show. And now it's time for our plays of the game.
Hey, Pete.
I want to say congratulations to Coach Hahn and the Page Pirates on their victory today. And with that, they go 2-0 in the conference. And next week, they take on tough conference rival Northwest Guilford, who's 4-1. For Ragsdale, they're 2-3. They take their 2-3 record down the road to Southeast Guilford, and they play their 2-3 record, which will be a huge game for both of them. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to move into get a win in the conference, and that game will be next week. I want to congratulate everybody that played tonight. I want to congratulate our players of the game and the plays of the game. And we want to thank you for always tuning in to GCS TV2 or www.tenwebtv.com to watch Friday Night Rivalries. You can see all the great action all through the season and in the spring right here on our show. It's Friday Night Rivalries. Thank you for watching.
You want the victory? You gotta fight for it.